note down, we'll do the promise of second marriage. We have already noted down when we had written the conditions for the marriage, the denial of marriage. You can kindly open that page. It is number 5, promise for the second marriage. Promise for the second
Hello,
marriage.
sir.
You kindly
Yes.
open the page.
Assistant SSL should make relation with ninth house,
Directly or
the house
indirectly.
of second man, directly or indirectly.
Okay, this is first condition. And the further condition is the involved house should not get negated at sub and sub level.
Okay.
Okay, you read out, sir, complete definition. The condition for the number 1, ascendant.
Number 1 is the ascendant SSL should make relation with ninth house,
Correct.
directly or indirectly.
Correct.
Then the second is the seventh house SSL.
That should also make relation with the ninth.
Must make relation with ninth house, directly or indirectly.
Correct. And similarly,
Then simultaneously, ninth house SSL must make relation with
the seventh house,
directly or indirectly.
Okay. Now we will apply on this practical. So we are having a horror here. I'm just sharing it.
Yes.
This is a chart for the second marriage. See, a female who was already married and divorced. Okay, she asked it when I will have a second marriage. See, basic data. The number given by her is 6.
Okay.
Okay, the question related to the second marriage. Okay. Second marriage when? When I will have a second marriage.
Okay.
Okay, now it is the chart detail. Sorry, you can take the pic. Yes. Horizon number 6, the question related to the second marriage. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
Now, this is the chart detail. The first point we have done it, we constructed the chart according to the number 6.
Yes.
Number 2, there is no need to change the ascendant because the female has asked the question about herself. Correct?
Yes.
What is the third condition? The third point is we will read the genuineness of this query.
Yes.
Whether the genuineness appears or not.
Yes.
Okay, this question is related to the second marriage. So our concentration should only be on moon and its star lord. That must appear in the ninth cusp or the house.
Sir, moon star lord is Mars and Mars is appearing in the ninth house.
Ninth cuspal position, Mars is appearing. And see, Mars and moon are also appearing in the fifth cusp.
Yes.
See, moon is there as the sign lord and Mars is there as the sub lord. Very strong.
Yes.
And moon is also appearing in the 11th cusp.
Yes.
And moon is the resident of the 11th house.
Okay.
So what do you say? The genuineness is very much clear.
Sir, suppose if moon star or moon is not appearing in the ninth house.
Sir, preferably it should be. Because the question is related to the second marriage. So the primary cusp must appear.
Okay.
Okay. If in such cases, in some case, if it does not appear, so at least it should appear in 5 and 11. If suppose moon star Mars is not appearing in 9, even then we can consider it because Mars is very strong in 5 and moon is the resident of the 11th house.
Okay,
See,
I understood.
the psyche of this female, it is appearing in the chart itself. See. Moon itself is there in 5. Moon star Mars is there in 5. So what does it indicate? She must be having some involvement somewhere.
Yes.
The psyche of this female is like this only. And moon is the resident of 11th house. Again.
11th house.
Okay. So first of all, now the genuineness is standing. It stands established. Genuineness is there. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Now, the fourth point, we will read the promise of this horoscope. First of all,
Okay.
we will read the promise of ascendant, and the condition for the ascendant is ascendant subsublord should make relation with the ninth house directly or indirectly.
Direct.
Okay, sir, what is the ascendant subsublord?
Rahu.
See, ascendant subsublord is Rahu. If ascendant SSL is Rahu, so ascendant
Yes.
subsublord will be Moon and Mercury also,
Yes.
because Rahu represents Moon and Mercury. So we will read Moon
Yes.
and Mercury also. First of
Yes.
all, we will read Rahu as a Rahu. Kindly read out, sir.
Yes. Sir,
Rahu,
Rahu in Mercury star,
correct.
Mars sub, and Venus sub.
Very good. So your concentration should only be on 5 or 9 or 11 or 7 in this case for indirect relation.
Okay. Rahu, Mercury.
Sir, does Mercury appear in 5?
Sir, no, sir. In 5, it is not there, sir.
No, Mercury is there in 5.
Sorry. Mercury is there, sir. Mercury is
Huh?
there. Yeah,
Mercury
sorry.
is there in 5.
Yeah.
Does Mercury appear in 9? Very strong.
Mercury, yes, it is there, sir. It is there.
See, it is appearing 2 times and it
Two
is the
times.
resident of the 9th house.
Yes.
And Mercury is nowhere in the 9th house. So there is the involvement of 5 and 9.
5 and yes.
Now, Rahu is in the sub of Mars. Check Mars
Rahu.
in 5, 9 and 11.
Yes, sir. Mars is there in 5.
Correct?
Then Mars is there in 9.
Correct.
And there is no Mars in 11.
Okay, no problem. Does Mars, now you check the detrimental position of Mars. See, there is the involvement of 5. So detrimental positions for the 5 are 4 and 12.
4 and 12.
So Mars is nowhere
4.
appearing in 4.
4. But Mars is there in 12.
Write down. And for the 9th house, 8th and 4 are the most detrimental positions.
Okay.
Mars is there in 8.
Yes.
Write down. Mars is not in 4. So what is the equation so far involving 5 and 9?
Yeah.
Committing to
Yes.
9, committing to 9 and 5, but committing to 8 also and 12 also.
12 also.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
What is the final confirmation planet?
Final confirm Venus, sir.
Okay, you check Venus in 5 or 9 or 11.
Venus is not appearing in 5.
Okay,
And Venus is not appearing in 9.
okay,
And Venus is not appearing in 11 also.
okay, no problem. See, all the 3 relevant houses has not been appeared. But Venus is there in 7. So you can take 7 because it is a favorable house from the 5th and the 9th.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Third house from 5th.
And 11th from the 9th. These are the favorable house.
Okay.
Write down Venus in 7. Now check Venus in 4 and 8 or the 12.
Venus in 4.
Not in 4.
8. And no, sir.
Okay, there is no detrimental house.
Yes.
It means the ascendant subsublord Rahu as a Rahu is becoming the significator, or it is qualifying the condition.
Yes.
Okay. Now read Rahu as a moon.
Moon, Mars star, Rahu sub, Mercury sub.
Write down moon, arrow, Mars, Rahu and Mercury. Mr. Rahul, in this case, moon is having positional status also.
Yes.
So moon itself will be able to offer the result. See, moon is co-ruling 5 and 11. Write down 5 and 11. Correct?
Sir, moon is having positional status.
And moon is appearing in 5 and 11th cusp.
Yes.
Okay,
5
right.
and 11, sir.
Huh. And moon is the resident of 11th house. No problem. Now moon is in Mars star.
Yes.
Mars is there in 5 and 9. Sir, you club it both, moon and Mars.
Okay.
Now,
Okay,
moon
sir.
will be act as the involvement planet because it is having PS, and it becomes capable to offer the result of its own.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood, sir.
You club it both, moon and Mars. So there is a strong involvement of 5, 9, and 11.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Moon is in the sub of
Rahu, sir.
Rahu is the commitment planet. Check
Yes.
Rahu in 5, 7, 9, or 11.
Rahu is there in, sir. Rahu should be written as Rahu oblique.
Huh? Moon oblique Mercury.
Yes.
First of all, read Rahu as a Rahu. Rahu is nowhere in 5 or 9 or 11.
Yes.
But Rahu is there in the detrimental position. Rahu is there in 8 and 12.
Yes.
Write down. See, Rahu is there in 8. Okay. Now, Rahu has to offer the result of moon. So, moon you have
Yes.
seen already 5, 11.
Yes.
And Rahu as a Mercury, you have already seen 5, 9, both.
Yes.
Okay, it's good now. And the Mercury, you check in the detrimental positions. Mercury is there in 4. Mercury is not in 8. Mercury is not in 12. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So final confirmation is Mercury.
Mercury.
Okay. Now Mercury you have already seen, it is in 5, 7, and 9.
Yes.
It is there in 4, very weak.
Very weak. Yes.
So what do you say? Rahu as the moon is also qualifying the condition for the ascendant.
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Now, sir, you read Rahu as a Mercury as the ascendant sub-sublord.
Sir, Mercury in Ketu star,
Correct.
Venus sub, and Venus sub.
Write down. Mercury, arrow, Ketu, Ketu oblique, Saturn oblique Mars. Dash Venus, dash Venus. See,
Okay.
check Ketu in 5 or 7 or 11 for the direct.
Ketu is not there in 5.
Okay.
Ketu is there in 7.
Okay, you can take, if it commits to the 9th, so indirect relation will be formed.
Okay. So 7 can be taken, no, sir?
Taken no, for the indirect relation.
And Ketu is not appearing in 9. Ketu is not appearing in 11.
Sir, Ketu is there in 11. See, it is the star lord, and you have to consider the resident position. And the Ketu is the resident of the one of the relevant house.
Okay.
Ketu is the resident of 11th house. Okay. You consider it. Okay, write down Ketu 11.
Okay.
Now, sir, Mercury is in the sub of Venus. Sorry.
Mercury, yes. Yes.
No, Ketu has to offer the result of Saturn and Mars also.
Yes. Saturn 5.
Not in 5.
7, not in 7.
It is in 9 and 11.
It is in 9 and 11.
See, Saturn is the resident of the 9th house. You take the resident because it is the star lord, involvement planet.
Yes.
So there is a very strong involvement. Okay. Now, Ketu has to offer the result of Mars also. Mars you have already seen 5 and 9.
Yes.
It means ascendant sub-sublord Mercury has involved 5, 7, 9, and 11 very strongly.
Yes.
Now it is in the sub of?
It is in the sub of Venus.
And we have already seen Venus was appearing nowhere except 7.
Except 7, yes.
And Venus, there is no detrimental position. Venus is nowhere.
4, there is no Venus. 8 there is no Venus.
Yes,
And in 12 there is no Venus.
yes. So, sir, ascendant promise is very strong.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Now, sir, we have to read the promise of seventh sub-sublord. The condition is the seventh sub-sublord also has to make relation with the ninth house directly or indirectly.
Okay.
Okay, sir. You read Ketu as the seventh house sub-sublord.
The seventh house SSL is Ketu.
Okay. Ketu.
So Ketu oblique Saturn.
Oh, we will see later on. First, you read Ketu as a Ketu first.
Ketu. Okay.
Ketu arrow. Ketu is in Mars star.
Yes. Ketu, Mars star, Mars sub, Venus sub.
Correct. Mars already seen 5 and 9.
Yes.
Commitment same.
And Venus in 7.
Okay. And so see, when the commitment is there, so you will check Mars in 4, 8 and 12 because there is the involvement of
Yes. 4, 8. 8 is there, sir. In 8, Mars is there.
12 is there also because there is the
12, okay.
involvement of fifth house. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And final confirmation is Venus. Venus is only in 7.
Yes.
So Ketu is also making a relevant linkage. Now Ketu as a Saturn, kindly read out.
Saturn, Ketu star,
Mm-hmm.
Sun sub, Moon sub.
Correct. Saturn is in Ketu star. Ketu represents Saturn and Mars.
Yes.
So Mars you have already seen 5 and 9 and Saturn is 9 and 11.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a very strong involvement of 9, 5, 11.
Yes.
Okay. Now you read Saturn is in the sub of Sun.
Sun.
Check Sun in 5 or 9 or 11 or 7.
Sir, Sun is not there in 5.
Okay.
Sun is not there in 7.
Not in 9, not
Sun
in
is
11.
not there in 9. And Sun is not there in 11 also.
Sir, you read the detrimental house now.
Sun is not there in 4. And Sun is there in 8.
Sun is very strongly in 8 because it is the sub-sublord and it is the resident with positional status.
Yes.
It means Ketu as a Saturn is not becoming the significator. It is denying here.
Okay.
Correct? Now, one more planet you have to read, Ketu as a Mars.
Sir, Mars is in Mars star, Jupiter sub, Venus sub.
Correct. Mars is in Mars star. Mars is there in 5 and 9.
Yes.
It is in the sub of Jupiter.
Yes.
Check Jupiter in 5, 9, 11.
Jupiter is in 5. Jupiter is not there in 5.
Okay.
And Jupiter is not there in 9.
Okay.
And Jupiter is there in
11.
11 as
Right down.
SSL.
Okay, 11.
11th.
Involving 5 and 9, committing to 11, this is a positive linkage, favorable linkage.
Yes.
Now, involving 5 and 9, you check Jupiter in the detrimental position. See, Jupiter is there in 4 and 8.
Jupiter is in 4 and Jupiter there is in 8 also.
Write down. So it will, what you say, it will spoil the signification of the 5 and 9.
Yes.
Okay, but 11 is
Yes.
there. So both the types means Ketu as a Mars is the 50-50 planet.
Okay.
Ketu as a Saturn is total denial. It will deny. But Ketu as a Ketu is good.
Okay.
Okay, in totality, Ketu qualifies to be a 7th house subsublord.
Okay.
Now, the
Okay.
third point is you have to read the primary cusp subsublord 9th, which has to make relation with 7th house, the house of previous marriage, directly or indirectly.
Yes. Okay. So 9th house SSL.
Okay.
So the 9th house SSL is
Mercury.
Mercury.
Okay. Mark an arrow.
So
Mercury.
Mercury is in Ketu star.
Correct. Mercury
Venus sub. Venus sub sub.
Okay. Mercury in Ketu star is as good as Mercury is in Saturn and the Mars star.
Yes.
Ketu oblique Saturn oblique Mars.
Yes.
Saturn you have seen 9 and 11 and Mars 5 and 9. It means there is a strong involvement of 5, 9 and 11.
Yes.
And Mars is there in 7 also.
Yes.
Mercury is in Ketu star. Ketu is there in 7. It means the 9th house has made relation with the 7th house. It has involved the 7th house.
Yes.
This is the condition. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Mercury is in the sub of Venus and sub of Venus.
Yes.
See, Venus is there in 6 and 2. Involving
Yes.
7, committing to 6 and 2. Not good.
Yes.
But Venus is there in 7 also.
Okay.
So Mercury is also qualifying as the 9th SSL. But little
Okay.
obstruction is there. Okay.
Pardon, sir?
Like a little obstruction is there.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Now, the last subsublord, the 11th house, which is the house of fulfillment of the promise. The promise indicated by 1, 7, and 9, it will be qualified by the 11th subsublord.
Okay.
11th subsublord is Jupiter.
Yes.
Okay.
So Jupiter is in Rahu star,
Okay.
Venus sub, and Moon sub sub.
Correct. Jupiter, arrow Rahu. And Rahu oblique Moon oblique Mercury.
Yes.
Check Rahu in 5, 9, and 11.
Rahu is not there in 5.
Okay.
Rahu is not there in 9. And Rahu is not there in 11.
Sir, you will take the resident position of Rahu because Rahu is posted in the 5th house. And this is the star lord, involvement planet. And it is posted in the relevant house, so it will be considered. Write down 5.
Consider. Okay.
Okay. Jupiter is in Rahu star. Rahu is appearing in 5. Now Rahu has to offer the result of Moon. And Moon we have been seeing in 5 and 11.
Yes.
Okay. Now Rahu represents Mercury also.
Yes.
Mercury is there in 5 and 9. We have
Mercury is there in 5
and 9.
And Mercury is there in 9.
Very good. Not in 11. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So involvement is very nice. 5 and 11. Now Jupiter is in the sub of Venus. Venus we have already seen. It is not appearing in any of the relevant house 5, 9, and 11. But Venus is there in the favorable cusp, 7.
Yeah, in the 7 it is there.
It is favorable for all the 3, 5, 7, and 9, 5, 9, and 11. Okay. And what is the final confirmation?
But Venus is also appearing in 2 and 6, no, sir?
Sir, see, 2 and 6 are not relevant because there is the involvement of 5, 9, and 11.
Okay.
2 and 6 will be the neutral house.
Okay. So for 5, 4 and 12 are written
for
5.
7.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
it is a question of second marriage, not the first.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And see, Jupiter is finally in the subsub of Moon. Moon is very strongly appearing in 11 and 5.
Yes.
Sir, what do you say? Does the promise appears here?
Yes, sir. Here it appears. Sir.
The promise is very strong, except the promise
Yes.
of 7th house. But that
Yes.
that too is not denying.
Yes.
Okay, it is indicating little delays in it because of the denial of the 7th house here. It is not making properly relation with the 9th.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
the 5th point is we will check the sign rising on the 11th cusp.
Okay. That is Capricorn, sir.
Capricorn is a movable sign.
Movable sign.
It indicates an early event.
Yes.
Okay, now we will check the dasha potential. Sir, what was
Yes.
the dasha running when this question was asked? See, Mars dasha was running. This question was asked on 25th of November 2017.
Okay.
And Mars period is running, sir. Kindly check what is the criteria for fixing the dasha lord.
So the shallow should be favorable or neutral at least.
Okay,
It should not
correct.
deny.
Yes, dasha lord should be favorable or neutral. It should not
Yes.
deny. Now you read Mars, and Mars.
Sir, Mars is in Mars star,
Correct.
Jupiter sub and Venus sub.
Correct. Write down Mars, arrow, Mars, Jupiter, Venus. Okay, Mars is there in 5 and 9.
Yes.
And Jupiter is denying 4 and 8.
Yes.
4 and 8, see, there is a very weak involvement of the 9th house.
Yes.
Because Mars is appearing in 9 as the sign lord.
Sign lord.
And Jupiter appear in 4 and 8 as the star lord.
Yes.
Okay, involving 9 committing to 4 and 8. It is not a good sign. But Jupiter is there in 11.
Yes.
Okay, and final confirmation is Venus.
So in Jupiter, we can write 11 also, 4, 8 and 11.
4, 8 and 11. And
but in 11th house, Jupiter is strong because Jupiter is the sub lord.
Correct. And at sub level, the final confirmation level, Venus is appearing. And see, Venus is nowhere appearing in 5 or 9 or 11. It is only appearing in the favorable cusp from the 5 and 9.
Yes.
Okay, that too. So what do you think? Is Mars a favorable or the neutral? It should be neutral, I think.
Neutral.
Because at the commitment level, favorable and unfavorable both are appearing.
Both are appearing, yes, sir.
But there is a negation of the primary cusp.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see. And what is the next dasha after Mars?
After Mars, Rahu dasha.
Rahu dasha is. Rahu dasha, we have already studied Rahu as the ascendant subsublord. And you have studied that Rahu as the moon and Mercury are the very strong planet.
Yes.
Okay. We'll check the bhuktis first. Now, if I give a double click on the Mars, the bhuktis will open.
Yes.
Sir, what bhukti will run? The November 17. And November 17 means the bhukti running was of the Rahu.
Mars dasha Rahu bhukti.
And what do you say? Is Rahu capable?
So Rahu is capable.
Very much capable.
Yes.
Sir, the first probability is this female should get married before 30th of May 2018,
18.
because the promise is strong. And then the fifth point, the sign rising on the 11th house is a movable sign.
So that the event should happen early. I mean,
Early. Okay. Now we have to identify between the 2-3 planets whether Rahu is stronger as a Bhukti Lord to be qualified, or Jupiter or Saturn.
okay.
Now Rahu you have already noted down.
Yes.
As ascendant subsub-lord you have studied.
Yes.
Now after Rahu, Bhukti of Jupiter will run.
Yes.
Now sir, you read Jupiter, then you read Saturn. Then we will make a comparison between the 2 or 3.
Okay. So the sir, Jupiter is in Rahu star.
Correct.
Venus sub.
Correct. And Moon sub.
Venus sub and Moon sub.
Okay.
And Rahu oblique Moon oblique Mercury.
Correct. So Jupiter is in Rahu star. Rahu is there in 5. Rahu as the Moon is in 5 and 11, and Rahu is the Mercury in 5 and 9.
Yes.
So there is a strong involvement of 5, 9, and 11.
5, 9, 11.
Okay.
Yes.
Jupiter is in the sub of Venus. Venus is only appearing in 7.
7.
Okay. And final, the Jupiter is in the sub of Moon.
Moon.
Okay.
Sir, Moon is in 5.
5 and 11 both.
Yes.
Now, sir, after Jupiter, the Saturn Bhukti will run.
Yes.
Write down Saturn.
Saturn is in Ketu star, Sun sub, Moon sub.
Sir, Saturn you have already studied. Ketu as a
Yes.
Saturn.
Yes.
And
So Ketu as a set. Yes.
it is denying.
Denying. It is denying.
Because Saturn is in the sub of Sun.
Yes.
So Rahu Bhukti is capable, Jupiter Bhukti is capable, but Saturn Bhukti is not capable.
Capable.
The next Bhukti is Mercury.
Next book is Mercury, sir. After
And
Saturn, Mercury.
Mercury as a 9th house sub-lord,
Yes.
as the primary curse sub-lord.
Yes.
You have already studied.
Yes.
Sir, now among these 2 or 3 Bhuktis, Saturn will not offer. Saturn will not give.
Yes.
See, Rahu is capable, Jupiter is capable, and
Yes.
Mercury is capable.
Yes.
Now, during the period of Rahu Bhukti, the Jupiter Bhukti, and the Mercury Bhukti, we will check the transit of Jupiter also.
Yes.
It should also agree. Okay, when this question was asked in November 2017, see, Jupiter was in the Libra sign.
Libra sign.
The Lord of Libra is Venus.
Venus.
Okay, write down Venus. Next year, it will move to the Scorpio sign. Correct?
Oh, yes.
After Libra, it will be the Scorpio. The Lord of Scorpio is Mars.
Mars.
Lord of Libra is Venus. You write down the sequence. Venus, Mars.
Yes.
Then after Scorpio, the Sagittarius sign. Jupiter will transit into the Sagittarius sign.
Yes.
You write down the Lord of Sagittarius is Jupiter.
Jupiter.
And after that, 2 years, Jupiter will be transiting into the Saturn sign.
Yes.
These days, Jupiter is transiting into the Saturn in Capricorn and Aquarius. Next year, it will be transiting into the Aquarius sign. See, these both sign, the Capricorn and the Aquarius, the Lord is Saturn, and Saturn is the
Saturn will not permit the marriage because Saturn is denying.
Saturn is the detrimental planet.
Yes. Yes.
It means she will get married in Mars Dasha Rahu or Jupiter, see, Mercury we can deny, because during the period of Mercury Bhukti, see here 14 June 20 to 11 June 21, during
Yes.
this period, Jupiter will be transiting into the Capricorn.
Okay.
So you can delete it also. So there are only two Bhuktis, Rahu and Jupiter.
Jupiter.
So we will check the transit on Rahu Bhukti is up to 30th of May.
Yes.
Okay, 18. So tools, go to ephemeris. Now we will do it May 18.
Yes.
At the end of the Rahu Bhukti, you check here, Jupiter was transiting into the Libra sign.
Yes.
Okay, in Libra sign, it is in the star of 25 degrees, means after 23, it will be in the star of Mars.
Yes.
Oh, no, it will be not in the Mars. Libra Rahu, it will be in the star of Rahu, Jupiter, Jupiter from 20 degrees, from Jupiter in 20 degrees. In Libra, after 20 degrees, it is going retrograde. So it is in the star of Rahu and Jupiter.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
in the 19 May, it will be in the Scorpio sign.
Yes.
Okay. In
Yes.
20, it has appeared in the Capricorn.
Capricorn.
So it entered into the Capricorn on March 2020.
March 2020. Yes.
Okay, leave it. It means you have only Rahu and Jupiter Bhukti up to May 19 only. It means during this period, Jupiter will be transiting into the Venus sign, Libra or the Scorpio. Only two planets. Okay. Now compare between Venus and Mars, which is the stronger. Write down Venus first, then Mars. The Lord of Libra is Venus.
Yes. Yes. Venus is in Jupiter star.
Okay. Venus sub and Mercury sub.
Venus sub and Mercury sub.
Okay. Venus is in Jupiter star. Jupiter is not in 5 or 9, but Jupiter is there in 11.
Yes. And Venus is there in
7 only.
7.
And finally, Venus is in the sub of Mercury, that is appearing in 5 and 9. Write down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, here the involvement is of the 11th house.
Yes.
And commitment is with the 7 only. Not 5,
7
not
only.
9, non 11.
Yeah.
Now read the promise of Mars.
Mars is in Mars star.
Okay.
And Jupiter sub.
And Venus sub. Mars is there in 9.
Yes.
Very weak.
Because Mars, yes, Mars is the sign lord.
Okay. And you see, it is in the sub of Jupiter. Jupiter is there in 4 and 8.
Yes.
Involvement is at the weaker level, commitment is at the stronger level. Jupiter is there in 11, but there are two detrimentals.
Yes.
And Mars finally is the sub of Venus. Okay.
Venus is there in 7.
So far, this female has not been married. Why?
Okay.
Only because of this. See, during the period of Rahu Bhukti, which is very much stronger. Okay. And Jupiter is also very much. But between Rahu and Jupiter, Rahu is the stronger planet.
Okay.
And during the transit of, during the period of Rahu Bhukti, Jupiter was transiting into the Libra sign, Venus. And see, in Venus only, it is becoming the significator in 11 and 7 only, involving 11 committing to 7. It is nowhere involved 5 or 11. 7, the role of 7 already gone.
The primary cusp for second marriage is not in the involvement level or the commitment level.
Anyway, it should appear. Okay, the role of 7 is gone already. And
Yes.
when the bhukti was of Jupiter during this period, in transit, Jupiter was transiting into the Scorpio sign, Mars.
Yes.
And Mars, we have seen there is a very weak involvement of the 9th house because it is a sign lord. And commitment is with Jupiter. Jupiter is there in 4 and 8. It is a denying house.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes.
after that, the Saturn bhukti will appear, which will not give. And next is Mercury. Mercury is capable, but during the Mercury bhukti, the Jupiter is transiting into the Capricorn and the Aquarius sign for 2 years.
So Saturn will not permit marriage.
Saturn will not permit. Saturn is the most detrimental for this lady because Saturn bhukti is not giving. And during these 2 years of the Mercury bhukti, 1 year of the Mercury bhukti, and sir, Mercury bhukti, that Jupiter in transit is transiting into the Capricorn and the Aquarius. See, when the main gate is not opened, okay, how you can enter to the second gate? Sir, so you will have to wait till Jupiter crosses the Jupiter crosses the Capricorn and the Aquarius.
Aquarius.
And when it enters into the Pisces sign. Pisces again, the Lord is Jupiter. So here the chances are there because Jupiter is in Rahu star. And Rahu is Mercury. Mercury is very strong in 9. It is resident of the 9th.
Yes.
The earliest probable time will be when Jupiter in transits into the Pisces sign.
Yes.
Okay, we will see when it transits. See, this is today's March 21. Jupiter is transiting into the Capricorn. Okay, we'll see month by month.
Yes.
In April 21, Aquarius.
Yes.
May 21, Aquarius.
Yes.
Then Aquarius.
Yes.
July, Aquarius. August, September, again it entered into the Capricorn because it was running the retrograde.
Yes.
So, okay, October 21, Capricorn. November, it will come out. In November 21, it will come out and it will enter into the Aquarius sign.
Yes.
Whole of 1 year, it will be in the Aquarius sign now. See, November 21, I'm making it 22. See, and I make it October.
Okay.
Or no, in October also. It is in Pisces 22. Now it will come. See, sir, in April 22, the next year, it will come out and it will enter into the Pisces sign.
Yes.
And 23, I'll see. 23 again, it enters into the Aries. Okay, correct.
Yes.
Sir, Jupiter will remain into the Aquarius sign up to, April
up to April 2022, sir.
Correct. See here, sir. Okay. At this date, or 13th of 14th of the April 22, it will enter into the Jupiter sign. Okay.
Yes.
April 22. Yes. Now we'll check the dasha. April 22 means Venus bhukti will be running.
Okay. Okay.
Now kindly check, does Jupiter, no, Venus is not becoming the significator of the 9th house because bhukti, the lord of the criteria for the bhukti is it should become the significator of the primary cusp, 9th house.
Yes.
Sir, Venus is not becoming because Venus is in Jupiter star involving 11 committing to 7.
Venus is in Jupiter star, Venus sub and Mercury sub.
And neither here the 9th is involved or ninth is committed. So Venus is the
Yes.
detrimental. After
Yes.
Venus, the Sun Bhukti will run.
Yes.
Sir, what does the Sun say? Sun is in Saturn star, Jupiter, Venus sub and Jupiter sub. Now Sun is in the
Yes.
sub of Jupiter. That too, it
Yes.
will not permit, because Saturn
Yes.
is there in 9. But
Yes.
final confirmation is Jupiter, that is appearing in 4 and 8.
Yes.
So here is the negation. Again, the Sun is not capable. Then
Yes.
the next planet is Moon. Moon, you read Mars, Rahu, and Mercury. Yes, it can
Yes.
give. Mars is there in 5 and 9, and Rahu is the
Yes.
Moon, and Mercury is very strong. And final
Strong.
confirmation is very strong.
Mercury. Yes.
So the earliest possible time is, sir, between 15 May 23 to December 23.
December 2023.
These 7 months. Now we will check the
Yes.
transit between May 23 to November 23. May 23. See, this is the May 23. Jupiter is transiting
yes.
into the Aries sign.
Aries sign.
Okay, now it has to, the Moon Bhukti is up to the November. Okay, June, Aries. So whole of the 7 months, sir, it will remain into the Aries sign.
Aries sign.
Okay, Aries sign means it will remain into the Ketu or the Venus star. Okay. So
Yes.
the sign Lord Mars is again, you see, Mars is in Mars star Jupiter. It has
Mars,
appeared in
Jupiter.
the,
Yes.
sir, in this case, 2 planets are very much detrimental. One is Saturn and another is Jupiter. See,
Jupiter.
the promise of this horoscope is not bad.
Well.
But the transit of Saturn, Jupiter in Saturn sign, and Saturn is, you have already seen, it's very bad, sir. It is the 7th house SSL.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes. Yes.
the next will be Rahu Dasha, Rahu Bhukti. That will be favorable.
Yeah. Rahu Dasha, Rahu Bhukti will
Because,
be. Yes.
because ascendant subsub lord is Rahu, we have already studied.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Rahu
Understood.
Dasha, Rahu Bhukti is capable, and it will start in January. See, Mars Bhukti will be completed.
Mars Dasha will end by December 2020.
December means the January 24. Correct? Let us
Yes.
check the transit in January. Sir, all the things should agree, only then the target will be hit, otherwise not.
Yes.
See, January 24.
Yes.
Jupiter is in Aries.
Aries.
Okay, next I'm making it 25 January. It is in the Taurus.
Taurus.
In 26, it is in the Gemini. So Gemini is a very strong sign here. Okay, and Venus is Venus, Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury. So the transit of Venus can give, sir, because it is not denying. And Rahu Dasha, Rahu Bhukti is very strong.
Yes.
Okay. And sir, in Mars, Mars is a weaker one, but Venus is better than the Mars. In Venus sign, you will get the stars of Sun, Moon, and Mars. In Venus sign, Taurus sign, you get the star of Sun, Moon, and Mars.
Yes.
Okay, Sun star is very bad. We have already seen. Sun is in the sub of Jupiter. Then Moon star, Moon is good because Moon is in Mars star and Rahu sub.
Rahu
So
sub.
she will get married in Rahu Dasha, Rahu Bhukti when Jupiter will be transiting into the Taurus sign and in the Moon star.
Moon star.
Means between 10 degrees of Taurus to 23 degrees, 20 minutes of the Taurus.
Okay.
This should be the prediction, sir. So far,
Okay.
this is known to my one of the student and very close to her. So she has not got married so far.
Okay, sir.
So this is the way you will narrow down.
Understood, sir.
All the things should be in a proper line, in one line. Only then the target will be hit. Otherwise not.
Not okay.
Any question? See,
No, nothing, sir. Nothing.
we have done it here very practically. Each aspect we have. First of all, see what is the deficiency in this horoscope. See, ascendant promise is very strong. Seventh house is little weak because of Saturn. Saturn is in the sub of Sun. That is denying.
Yes.
Promise of 9th is good. Promise of 11th is good. But during this year, the Jupiter is transiting into the Saturn sign, which is a detrimental. Okay. So this is the condition, 3-4 years.
Okay. Okay. Sir, this is okay. I understood, sir. Understood.
Okay. So next time we'll do another exercise on the denial of the marriage or divorce of the marriage.
Sir, the same chart can be studied for divorce also, no, sir?
Sir, because she has already divorced.
Oh, this is for particular question. Yes, understood.
This is.
Yeah, yeah.
So we will take another exercise. The next time we'll
Okay.
take a natal chart. Okay.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
in that we'll
Yes.
study it. Okay, sir.
Okay. Understood.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rahul.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
welcome. Shukriya.